everybody, and welcome to Belleville Kodiaks lacrosse on the YouTube channel. Tonight is a huge game. Final regular season game for both teams here tonight. And winner makes it to the playoffs, and the loser will be heading home. We'll be waiting for regular season for next year. But here we go, we're underway. All the marbles on the line. Here's it come to you from the Stirling Arena. Quickly on the attack, over the line, Morgan. Morgan now. And the floor, it is sweaty out there. That'll be picked up on it now. Collingwood now has it. Floor slippery, working the far side with Hickey. Hickey shot right on. As we'll set the goaltenders here. That'll be Gavin Williamson in net for the Kodiaks. And we'll get the goaltender stolen away. Here's a chance. Fire shot. That one ripped wide of the bar. Ball all the way out. The captain's now got it with it now. Bergsma. Bergsma now. Circles in behind the net. Bergsma now has it. Plays it back out onto the shooter. 15 on the shot clock. There's a shot block. Ball loose far side. On it now. Are the Cruise. Over the left shoulder, the shot right on. Ball loose to the far side. They'll tie up along the wall. This floor is sweaty here. It is a hot day here in Stirling. 20 on the shot clock. Back out to Bergsma. Bergsma off the head fake. Being held loose at an edge. Bergsma now. Falling down. Coming away with it now. Hard on the run with it now. Crowley. Crowley on a 2-on-1. Drops it back. Crowley. Crowley now dumps the far side. They score! And it's one. No, they wave off the goal. That'll be picked up out of Sanchez. Sanchez now has it. Drops it back onto the point. Working over the left shoulder, look for the pick. Shot, saved, no problem there. Ball bounces high. And Belleville have it. 18:25 to go here in the opening period. Lewis drops it off. Belleville now on the attack with it down Nakamura. Nakamura dumps it far side. On now to Milligan. Milligan now, his pass broken up. That'll be picked up by the Cruise. On a Chapman. Dumps it up onto the left wing, and they'll slow things down as Harlan's got it. 17:55 to go. Ball inside the Belleville zone to the left corner. All the way back out high. They throw it around the perimeter. Smartly here to the Cruise. Again, it is really slippery, the floor. Players got to be careful. And Brown gives chase. And at 17:40, the clock stops and it goes over to the Kodiaks. They'll get in their sack. On him. Looking to go hard to the net. There's a shot. And that one. The flex on a play. Cruise now have it. Set it. Drops it back. 20 on the shot clock. They'll fill it to the right side. Cruise now have it. On it. Forsythe. Forsythe now. Forsythe dumps a good job to get the stick on it there. Smartly there by Nazelski. Long range shot right on. Williamson the save. 3 minutes gone by here in the opening period. No score. Winner goes to the playoffs. Hard on the run, McKay. His shot high and wide. That ball bounces all the way back. Inside the Belleville zone. Over and back. It'll go to the Cruise. Scott Edwards drops it back, dump to the far side again. They work the outside. Belleville look to pack it in. 20 on the shot clock. On out of the shooter, back out high left side. 3/4 shot right on the save. Looking for the goaltender. And back comes Del Belleville. Down the right side with it now. Here's a chance and shot. Right on the save. Turning back with it now. Here come the Cruises up and down the arena floor we go. 2-on-1 and shot. They're saved there by the goaltender, Williamson. He'll lob it to the far side. Can't control there was Milligan. Cruise now have it. Collingwood now dumping to the right wing corner onto the shooter. Peels back. Fed to Sanchez. Sanchez now has it. Sanchez now over the right shoulder. His pass knocked down. 10 on the shot clock. Ball loose and it'll be cleared. On it now. Here's a chance. On a breaker, fires a shot. Whistle wide. Back and forth we go into the center. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up. And on it is Lewis. To Bucknell. Bucknell now. Dumps it to the right side. No score here in the opening period. Belleville and Collingwood going at it. High, loads, fires a shot right on. As Ruddy let it go. Cruise now had it. Hard on the run. There's a shot right on the save. And again, goaltending at a premium here. Forsythe drops it back. Here come the Cruise. On it, Forsythe. Forsythe a one-on-one. Forsythe with a spin move. Forsythe shot. Save there. And the ball goes out of play. 14:39 remaining. Here in the opening period. On a hot day. Final regular season game. Playoffs start next week. Both teams all trying to get there. On and out of Miracle. Coming off the half board. Dump to the far left wing corner. Milligan. Look for the crease. End of the crease. Turn over. That'll go to the Cruise. Pete now has it. Pete lobs it up to the near side now to Hickey. Hickey dumps it to the near corner. Chapman now has it. Chapman on to the appointment. 15 on the shot clock. Sanchez dumps it to the far side. Good job by Belleville, packing it in. Long range shot. Right on. He's going to make that save 90% of the time. William Williamson. 6 minutes gone by in the first. No score. Great game. Hope you're enjoying this one on the YouTube channel. Errant pass into the corner. Right side. Shimzu looking to track it down. He's pinned along the far wall. They mix it up. Ball still loose on the floor. And coming away with it now. Here comes Collingwood on the run. Drop near side of the captain. He'll slow it down. Bergsma. Bergsma now down the left side. Walks it up. Bergsma now has control. Feeds it out front. The shot right now. Williamson the saves. He's getting hammered in front of the net. Ball loose on the floor. Near side. Swim move there by Bergsma. Williamson again the save. Ball will be picked up. And the Kodiaks have control. 13:10 to go here in the first. Turning back with it now. Right side and in. Miracle feeds it back out high. Now, Blake Miracle has control. They'll play catch on the Miracle. Miracle now forced wide. Miracle near side. There's a shot. That one hit the defender, hit the roof, but they're going to say it's going to stay. To Belleville. Miracle now. Feed to the left side. To Milligan. Milligan score! Belleville leads 1-0. A huge goal here. 12:40 to go. Here in the opening period. And draw ball coming up at center. 12:40 to go. Draw ball at center. Stay wide. Big goal there by the Kodiaks. Off the draw ball on the floor. Kodiaks, have control. Dump to the near side with it now on the run now. Nazilski. Look for the man out front. They'll work to the near side. 20 on the shot clock again. Floor really sweating here tonight. Ruddy dumps the left side to the corner. Kodiaks leading 1-0 here. On out of Ruddy. Can't settle the ball down. Ball loose to the corner. And it's going to go to the Cruise. And away they come. Hard on the run, Scott Edwards. Now to Pete. Nolan Pete now has it. Pete now works the right side, looks out of the creaseman. His shot whistles wide. Down the floor it goes, over and back. It'll go to Belleville. 11:40 to go here in the opening period. Kodiaks up by a goal. Miracle picking up right wing corner. Referee whistles play in. Work at the far side. Look for the man out front. And in the crease, it'll be turned over to the Cruise. 11 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Here comes Collingwood now, outlet pass. One-on-one spin move in the crease and gets rocked on a big hit. Did he ever get flattened? And he was in the crease. It goes over to the Kodiaks. Ball all the way back in. There's a shot. As Milligan let it go into the flex of the play, it'll be with the Kodiaks. Look down to the lineup. These two teams are around. There's another shot right on. Ball loose far side. Turning away with it now. Looking to scoop it up and away they come. 1-on-1. Breakaway. Higher. Low. Score! And Collingwood tied up with 11:04 to go here in the opening period. Good speed. Racing in. And Harlan ties this game at 1 apiece. Face-off coming up at center. Draw ball coming up. 1-1 is your score here. Off the draw ball to the far side. And the Cruise have control. Up on out of Bergsman now. He'll jog it inside the offensive zone. Feeds it back out high. Sanchez to the right corner. 10:45 to go here. Good job here by the D, by the Kodiak, forcing him out wide. Long pass. There's a shot. Williamson makes the save, but everything to the outside. Good D there by the Kodiaks. Turnover to the Cruise. Sanchez now has control. Referee will whistle play in. Sanchez has a left wing corner. Bergsman to the right corner. Here's a chance. Swim move and shot. And a save. Ball loose on the floor. Turning back with it now. Onik McKay. McKay on the run. 1-on-1. McKay drops it up. That shot. Rips a twine to the Belleville Kodiak. McKay dropped it off to Cam Milligan. And Milligan gives Belleville a 2-1 lead. We're halfway home here in the opening period. Belleville 2, Collingwood 1. Draw ball coming up at center. Good game. Might as well call the playoff game. Off the draw ball. Still loose on the floor. And turning back with it now. Bucknell. Bucknell now has it. He'll drop it back. Nazilski. 2-1 is your score here. Great game. Cruise now. Defending well. Looking to get the shot away. Ball still controlling in the right wing corner now. That'll be cleared down the arena floor, over and back. Collingwood has control. Fed back from 45 feet out, that shot high and wide. And that ball will go all the way back inside. On the over and back, it goes to the Kodiaks. Cam Milligan has it, left wing corner. Milligan now, look to barrel his way. Milligan behind the back, feeds it to the right wing corner. Kodiaks now, Miracle now has it, looks for a pick. Miracle drops it back out high, on out of Brown, that shot knocked down. And in the crease, turned over to Collingwood. 8 minutes, 50 seconds, 8:52, pardon me, remaining here in the first. Belleville up by a goal. Penalty to Collingwood. Kodiaks on the power play. Here we go. Dump to the creaseman now, playing catch in the back, onto the shooter with it now. That is Ruddy. There's a shot. That one bounces all the way down the arena floor. Dump to the far side. Ruddy loads fast. Milligan, pardon me, that shot. And that one will off the goaltender out of play. Fresh shot clock. For Belleville, ball loose in behind the net. That'll go to Collingwood. 125 on the penalty. Here come the Cruise out of their own zone. Josh Sanchez now. With 10 on the shot clock, he'll dump in the far wing. Walking down the right side with it. 5 seconds. Got him in out front, just up the end of the stick. That'll go to Belleville. 59 seconds, a minute remaining here in the power play. Kodiaks up by a goal. Milligan dumps it to your side. They throw it around smartly to the Kodiaks now. Shuttles back now. Long range shot right on the save. Ball loose on the floor. Goes to the left wing corner. Good battle on the far side. 30 seconds on the penalty. Kodiaks now have it. Milligan look for the near side. Miracle fire shot. Oh, they onto the creaseman and just missed the corner. Another chance in shot. Shoulder save. Ball bounces in. Still loose in front of the net. In the crease. Over to Collingwood. Outlet pass, can't control Hickey. And down the arena floor as the penalty will expire. 5 seconds remaining on. Now the penalty's over. Milligan's in. Milligan loads, fire shot right on the save. And outlet pass up on a Hickey. Hickey now. Hickey on a 2-on-1. Hickey shot. Williamson the saver. Ball loose over the shoulder block. Turning back with it now. Brown. Kane Brown down the right wing. Dumps the far side. Fires a shot right on. Then the ball will be picked up and turning back Bergsma. Feeds it up to the near wing. Cross floor pass. Here's a challenge. Nice passing. Just up the end of the stick. Ball bounces high in the air. Brown's got it. Brown now runs it up. Got a man with him. Brown on a 1-2-on-1. Got him in. Fire shot. Right on the save. Rebound the ball loose. Let's see. No, they wave it off. They wave it off. That was close. Collingwood brings it back up and down the arena floor. Belleville leading 2-1. Both teams at even strength back out high onto the captain. Bergsma dumps the far side off a spin move. Good job by Connell forcing him wide. There's a shot right on through a screen right on the save. Ball loose left wing corner. Crawley now has it. Crawley now home run pass up onto the right wing. Skip pass back in. He'll set it up again. Miracle now walks it up. Loads fire shot. That one bounced wide of the mark. That'll be picked up there by Bucknell. Bucknell now forces wide. Along the end board. Bucknell now. There's the ball loose on the floor. That is turned over to the Cruise. 5:10 to go. Here comes now the Cruise to the right wing corner. They throw it around the outside, up the head fake. Submarines a shot high and wide. Ball loose on the floor. 10 seconds to go. Sanchez plays it on to his teammate. On a Hickey over the left shoulder. Right on the save, and Williamson again. Baffa. Or check that. That is McKay. McKay on the run. McKay drops it back. Here's a chance. Fire shot. As Dolan Ruddy let her go. Cruise now have it. Outlet pass. Nobody home. On a play. It goes over to the Kodiaks. 2-1 here. Belleville leading. The winner heads to the dance. The loser heading to home for the rest of the summer. Dump to the left wing corner. There's a shot. Score! Coming across. Left all alone. Pick the number up here in a second. And the Belleville Kodiaks open it up here. 3-1. Few lineup changes. McKay getting the goal. And with 4:08 remaining, Belleville leading 3-1. Face-off coming up at center. Off the face-off, they'll battle. And the Cruise have it. Riley Morgan now runs it up. Morgan now chugs his way into the offensive zone. Tanner Sedan feeds it off. Here comes now Collingwood. Bergsman now up the half-board wall. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Again, they're trying to get in there. They're set. Good job here. Nice job by Belleville. Had to be turned over. Beautiful job by the Kodiaks on the D. Quickly now on the attack. Right side Crawley. Crawley now has it. Puts the brakes on. Waits for a help. Lobs it on to Miracle now. He'll jog it to the right side. Miracle over the left shoulder. Feeds it left side. That's Milligan now. Milligan now marked there by Edwards. Milligan now looks for a pick. Finds it. Milligan still got Milligan hard to the net. Scores! What a highlight reel goal! What a goal! Might be the nicest goal I've seen all year. Cam Milligan with a how do you do? Beautiful goal by number 7. And the Kodiaks lead 4-1. Roll the highlight film on that one, boy. That was it, Andy. Draw ball coming up at center. Off the draw ball, they battle. On it, Williamson will pick it up. Gavin Williams plays it onto the far side. Good job here on the D. That'll be cleared down the arena floor. First one on it are the Cruise. Braden Hickey. Hickey now, shotgun to the left corner. 20 on the shot clock, 2:40 to go here in the opening period. Belleville 4, Collingwood 1. Hard to the net there, Forsyth, cut off. Good interior D by the Kodiaks. 10 on the shot clock. Over the left shoulder, swim move. Ball loose on the doorstep, up near side. 5 seconds again. As that's going to do it, turned over to the Kodiaks. Outstanding defense by Belleville. Here comes the Kodiaks. Fed to the left wing corner. Peels back. Dropped off. Looks for the pick. And Zowski and shot right on. Ball loose far side. They reset the shot clock. Kodiaks get an intercept. Miracle now. Miracle feeds the far side. There's a blast and it just goes whistling wide by Bucknell. Turning back with it now. Here comes Collingwood out. Harlan drops it back to the captain out of Bergsma. They'll lift it to the far wall. 1:25 remaining. Belleville up 4-1. Sanchez now dumped the far side. Shot Williamson again to save. Ball to the far corner. Loose on the floor. Still loose on the floor. Skipped high into the air. And over and back it'll go to Belleville. Good job by the D. Kodiaks, outstanding. And both ends of the game here tonight. Here at the Stirling Arena. On the shot clock. Miracle. Forced wide. That shot blocked. Another shot right on, blocked. And a player shaking it up. That's Morgan. He'll go to the bench. 40 seconds remaining here in the opening period. Belleville 4. Collingwood 1. Forsyth shot. Again, Williamson with a pad save. Another shot out the no-look shot. And making the save. Good job off the steal. Forsyth. And we got a whistle. We got a timeout. 16 seconds remaining here in the opening period. Belleville leading 4-1. Collingwood with possession. They burn their timeout.
Is that camera working right?
16 seconds remaining here in the opening period. Goaltender's out for the extra attacker for the Cruise. Here we go. Hickey now looking to burn the clock. They're getting their set. Offensive set here, about 10 seconds now. They get it rolling. Bad pass, bounce high into the air. Time winding down, 3 seconds. There go Williamson. Makes the save as that'll do it. One period is down in a strong opening period by the Belleville Kodiaks, and they'll head to the locker room with a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to the second period. Belleville leading 4-1. And a critical game for both teams here this evening. The winner going to the playoffs. And the loser will be going home for the rest of the season. Here we go. Draw ball coming up in center. Kodiaks are going to go right to left on the screen as we are ready to roll. That'll be picked up. On it, Morgan. Morgan now stripped of the ball. Loose to the far side. Picked up there by Harlan. Hickey now jogged down the right side. Cut off there Now back out high, long range shot to save Williamson, ball loose. And Belleville will pick it up. Here come the Kodiaks now as they're just nicely underway. Here in period number 2, coming off the bench. That'll be turned over to the Cruise. Edwards down the right wing, drops it back on the Nolan Pete. Pete now Kratos with it, dumps the left wing corner. That shot whistles wide, and that'll go down the arena floor. That'll be over and back, it goes to Belleville. Minute gone by here in the second period. Belleville control the lead 4-1. Milligan now has it left corner. Now they'll get in their set. Milligan now. Milligan forced wide. Milligan now. Milligan goes hard to the net. The shot right on the save. Ball bounced near side. Turning back with it now. Here come the Cruise now on the run. Renault's in shot. Save. Rebound. Another shot. Save again. It's the Raptors who go to Belleville. Possession to Belleville. For the ball there, they've got it. And it comes to the near side with it now on it, Bucknell. Bucknell now drops it back down to the right wing corner. Belleville gets in there, set. Look for the middle front, the shot, shoulder save. That'll be picked up. Chapman now has it. Chapman now for the Cruise, feeds it ahead. Sedan. Tanner Sedan now has it, waits and still waits. Now the offensive team is out. Cruise now have it, left shoulder, fire, score! And checked over the right shoulder from about 50 feet out. And Collingwood cut the margin in half. It's 4-2. That's a big one there for the Cruise. Looking to claw their way back in this one. Draw ball coming up at center. Off the draw ball. Pindle on the far side, picked up Harlan. Feeds it near side. Once again, Collingwood have control, down by 2. Look for the cutter on the run, far side. Drop back, got room, spin, move, fire shot. Saved there by Williamson, it's turned over. Well, they're going to say he didn't touch it, goes to the Kodiaks. Here come now the Kodiaks. McKay drops it off. On out of Nakamura. He'll feed it to the wide side. Miracles in. Loads. Fire shot right on the save. Ball loose on the floor. Still loose on the floor. That'll be picked up and turning back with it. Scott Edwards drops the far side. Ball loose in front. And a nice save there by the goaltender Williamson again. On it. Here's a chance and shot. And letting a shot go there with Bucknell. Down the arena floor with it now. There's Hickey. Hickey puts the brakes on. Hickey now out high. There's a shot. Williamson the save. As Spencer Andrews let it go. Back come the Kodiaks now. They'll slow it down, lead them 4-2. 15 on the shot clock, dump to left wing corner. Back out high. Connell dumps a far side, shot right on the save. Ball loose on the floor. And back comes number 22, Harlan. Harlan down the run, dumps it on the far side, that shot. Deflects far side. All the way back out high. Big hit throw in there, over and back. That'll go to the Kodiaks. Or no, they're going to say good as go to the Cruise. 15:56 to go. This game's starting to get physical. To the outside. Looks for a pick, finds it. Still got it. Now to the left wing. Looking to go hard to the net. Still in behind the cage. Look for the man out front. Here's a chance. Back out high. Over the left shoulder. The shot. As Renault let it go. Back come the Kodiaks now. Here comes Belleville. Bucknell looks for a high screen. Bucknell feeds the far side. Over the shoulder. Shot right on the seam. Oh, we got a whistle. Penalty coming up here to the Cruise. And Belleville's going on the power play. Looking to restore their 3-goal lead. Rice will sit for 2. And the Kodiaks on a big power play coming up right now. Here we go. Milligan fires a shot wide. And that ball will go down there, over and back. It goes to the Cruise. 15:01 remaining here in a second. In the hole at 25 in the shot clock. Just looking to burn this 20 seconds off are the Cruise. Hickey feeds the far side. Got a lane shot. That one whistles high and wide and down the arena floor. Over and back it'll go to Belleville. 90 seconds remaining on the power play. 4-2 Kodiaks. Referee whistles play in. Here we go. Milligan. Back out high. Ready. Fire shot. That one hits the ceiling. That'll be turned over now to the Cruise. Outlet pass. Hickey's in. Hickey fires a shot. Whistles it wide. Working it to your side. Big hit throw in there. Sit in now. All tied up on a nice hit. Back comes down Belleville. On the run with it now. Milligan now has it. 55 seconds on the penalty. Here comes Belleville on their set. Here's Milligan. Still got it. Drops it back. Can't settle the ball down. Ruddy now picks it up. Ruddy now. Feeds it to the corner. Got to get a shot away. Fire shot right on. No, they're going to say he didn't touch the goaltender. Turned over to the Cruise. 35 seconds on the penalty. Belleville 4. Collingwood 2. On it. They overruns the ball. Pick back up and turn it back with it out. Pete now drops it off. Edwards now. Edwards now walks up. It's a hot day here in Stirling. Far side over the shoulder shot right on. And no problem there for the goaltender. Up on the White. White now. Brings it up. White, nice pass, and a chance and shot. Whistles wide as ready to let it go. Ball loose on the floor. They mix it up. And let's see, it's going to go to the Cruise. 2-on-1. Here's a chance going wide in behind the net with Chapman. Chapman still got it. Chapman now drops it back out high to Pete. Pete now feeds it to the far side. 15 on the shot clock. Back out high again. Good job by Belleville. Force everything outside. That shot goes up over the glass and out of play and over to the Kodiaks with 12.5 to go. Here comes Belleville now. McKay. Back out high now to 10, Bucknell. Bucknell looks for a high screen. Bucknell now still got it. Bucknell now with a swim move. Bucknell now still got it. He'll drive it back out high. 10 seconds on the shot clock. McKay now spins, still got it. Fires a shot right now. Say, rebound the ball, loose shot. Another nice save. We got a player down. .11:59 remaining here. A heavy hit in front of the net. Penalty coming up here to the Cruise. Morgan will get the gate. Five-minute major on the board. A 5-minute major. Huge here. Huge junction in the game right now for the Kodiaks. Get the goaltender set. Here we go. Milligan back out. Bucknell drops it out. Pye. Ruddy will pick it up. Nolan Ruddy. He's got a heavy shot. On out of the shooter. Shot right on. Let's see. Belleville looking to make a change. Here comes the Cruise. They'll burn this 20 seconds off as they are. Good job here on the run. Being hounded there by Brown. Still got it, 10 seconds. Drops it back out high to Hickey. Hickey dumps the left wing corner. 6 seconds to go. Williamson the save. 4:10 remaining on the major. White now jogs it up to Milligan. Milligan now, they run to the shooter. Back out to Milligan, goes to the corner. Ruddy with a swim. Ruddy fires shot right out the state. Ball loose on the floor. Kodiaks reset. Milligan. Skip shot right out of the seat. That'll be picked up in behind the net with Edwards. Edwards feeds it ahead to Sedan. Tanner Sedan. Sedan now looks for the man. Oh, fraud just up the end of the second. Chapman. Sedan down. Feeds it far side. 3:20 on the major. 10 on the shot clock. We're going to force him wide. Good job on the D. Nice job. It'll be turned over and back on the Kodiaks. White now has it. Drops it off. We're halfway home here tonight. We got a whistle. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here to Belleville. .9:58 remaining. 4-2 Belleville leading over Collingwood. Cruise have control over the right shoulder. On now to Bergsman. Bergsman out feeds it to your side. That shot hit a man out front. Ball loose in behind that, picked up. And the Kodiaks now have control. Here comes Belleville with it now. Nazilski, nice pass out of the wing shot. And a shoulder save. Back comes now Collingwood. Penalty coming up here. There's a shot right on. Williamson the save and another penalty to Belleville. Another penalty to Belleville, and a big opportunity right now for Collingwood. Down by 2. Four on 3 attackers. That shot whistles wide off the creaseman. Ball loose on the floor. That'll be picked up. And that one hits the advertising here. Low ceiling here in the arena. Back over to Collingwood. Behind the back out high. Bergsma into the creaseman. Here's a chance. Outfire shot. Williamson, the save, is letting that one go as Renault. .8:35 to go here in period number 2. Good game. Renault to the right wing corner. Back out high to Renault onto the creaseman. Back to Renault, playing point. Looks to get a shot away. Onto the creaseman, in shot, score! A power play goal. And Collingwood pulling a goal. It's 4-3. Good ball movement inside the attacking zone. And Collingwood are right back in this game. Gavin Williamson heading back to the net. He's been outstanding for Belleville. Face-off coming up at center. Nakamura against Bergsma. Both teams down a man. Coming from the Stirling Arena. Here we go. Off the draw ball. That'll be picked up by the Cruise. Bergsma now has it. Bergsma walks in. Plays it onto the creaseman up the end of the stick of Hickey. Kodiaks now have it. Outlet pass. White now has it. White jogs it up. Puts the brakes on. Peel back Will White. White lofts it to the left wing corner. Nazowski drops it. On a Bucknell. Bucknell now has a Bucknell. Fires a shot. Left pad save. And it goes to the Kodiaks. A low glass here in the Stirling Arena. Kodiaks now with a 15-second abbreviated power play shot. Nice save. Outlet pass. Here's a chance on the run. And on the goaltender. High or low. Look at the tide. Let's say the save. Let's say, is it a goal? Oh boy, I looked like it was in. It's a goal. Yes. 4-4. Went through a hole in the net. And Collingwood has tied it at 4. Face-off coming up. 7:02 remaining. Sit down. Just sit down. Short delay here, fixing the net, hole in the net. Here we go. 4-4. Collingwood has stormed back to tie it. Face-off coming up at center. Off the draw ball on the floor. Cruise have control. Here they come. Hickey. Drops it back out high now to Hickey again, right side. Hickey now still got it, lifts to the left wing. Here's a chance over the shoulders. Then behind the net, can't get the shot away. 10 on the shot clock. Bergsman can't control. Hickey's got it, loads, fires, shot, score! Hickey rips a twine! Collingwood lead 5-4. The Cruise have taken the lead 5-4 with 6:32 remaining here in a second. Face-off coming up at center. Off the draw ball, ball loose on the floor. Goes over to the blue. .6:25 remaining here in the second period. 5-4. Collingwood over the right shoulder. Williamson a kick save. Control, they reset the shot clock. Back out high. Renault now hard to the net. Saved there by Williamson. And the ball rolls all the way down the arena floor. Inside the Collingwood zone. Everybody lost track of it there. Brody Rice now feeds the left side. Dumped out front. There's a one-timer, the shot right on the seam. And it's going to be turned over to the Kodiaks. Here they come. Ruddy, Milligan shot. Fights it a bit. The goaltender's got it. And he'll hang on. Five and a half to go here in a second. Harlan drops it out. Pete plays the right wing corner. Now they get into their set. Will Collingwood. Bergsman now. His shot blocked. Kodiaks look to pick it up and away they cut. They've got numbers. With the run with it now White. White now peels back. Drops it off now to Jack Bucknell. Belleville needs a goal right now. Bucknell with a nifty move. Bucknell now. And down he goes. Turning back without the Cruise. Edwards down the right side. Edwards out hard to the net. Edwards score. Edwards rips a twine. And Collingwood leads 6-4 here in the second with 4:42 remaining. Face off coming up at center. Off the face-off at center. On the run with it now on it. McMahon the shot right on the seam. Ball loose on the floor. Fed ahead. They've got an odd man rush spot. No look pass to the corner. 4:15 to go here in a second. Collingwood leading 6-4. All Collingwood here in the second period. Belleville even had a 5-minute major. And the wheels have come off the cart a bit here. But plenty of time for the Kodiaks to get back in it. McNamara drops it off. Now Kodiaks get into the set 15 seconds ago. Bucknell loads, fire shot, wide of the mark and down the arena floor. Over and back it'll go to Collingwood. 3:39 remaining. Here in a second. 6-4 Collingwood. On it, Edwards. Edwards now. One hands it out front, nobody home. Turning back, here comes now the Kodiaks. On the run. Lewis. There's a shot, score! Lewis hits Milligan. And Milligan rips it wide. And the Kodiaks cut it to a goal. Nice pass by Lewis, finds Milligan down the right wing, and he puts it off the short side and in. And that's a big one right there for the Kodiaks. As it's now 6-5. Face-off coming up at center. Battle. Ball loose on the floor. And turning back with a nap. Bucknell. Bucknell now brings it up. 3 minutes to go. Here in a second. That'll be turned over. Another penalty to Belleville. Hickey now walks it up, feeds it to the right side. Collingwood on the power play, looking to restore their 2-goal lead. Belleville looking to pack it in. Hickey feeds the far side. Back out high to Hickey. To the creaseman shot. Hit the side of the net and down the arena floor it goes. That'll be over and back. That'll go to Belleville. 1:43 remaining here in the penalty to the Kodiaks. 2:40 to go here in a second. McNamara now has it. McNamara dumps it to the far side. Belleville gonna spread it out. Pinned along the wall. Still doubled along the wall. Referee almost miracles there. We got a whistle, player down. .113 on the penalty. 2:05 remaining. Hickey now dumps it to the right wing. Back out high to Hickey, playing point now to the shooter left side. Over the left shoulder, Hickey now has it. Dumps onto the shooter. There's a swim move in, shot. Power play goal. And Collingwood leads 7-5. Penalties killing Belleville here in the second period. Face-off coming up at center. Face-off coming up at center. 1:51 remaining here in the second period. Off the face-off, and again another draw ball win. Here come now the crew. Lifted near side. Still got a shot. Williamson, big save. On it. No look pass. Goes to the corner in the crease. That'll go over to Belleville. 75 seconds to go here in a second. Looks like we got another penalty coming up here. I'll tell you one thing, you won't need the WD-40 for the hinges over there. Penalty after penalty in this one. Here we go. A good job off the steal there. On a Harlan. Harlan is in. 2-on-1. Dumps it in. Shot. That one goes wide. Ball bounces high to the air. Kodiaks now. They got numbers. Milligan. No look pass. Connell back out now to Milligan. Milligan drops it back. Ready. Less than a minute to go here in a second. In behind the net. Milligan, his shot. Left pad save. And it goes over to the Cruise. So that walks it up. Looking to burn the clock here. As we're in a late going to the second period. Cruise up 7-5. 6 seconds. Clock winding down. That'll go to the quarter. Turned over to Belleville with 8 seconds remaining. See if they get quick in the transition here. And we got a timeout, Belleville. 6.4 remaining here. Late going second period. And Williamson will be coming out. And they'll be going 6-on-4 here for the final 6 seconds. So again, the goaltender out, 6-on-4. 6.4 on the clock. Referee getting ready to whistle play in. Here we go. Back out, Connell now has it. Time winding down. Good job forcing him wide. 2 periods down here in Stirling. And Collingwood leads over Belleville 7-5. I'll be back for the third period in about 10 minutes. Welcome back to the third period. 7-5's your score. Collingwood leading over Belleville. As both teams fighting for that final playoff spot. And Belleville will start the third period with an abbreviated 15-second power play. But again, Collingwood winning the draw balls. Hickey now has a double on the end boards. See if it'll come free. A referee coming in to be picked up. And the penalty over with. Here comes Belleville. Nazilski. To Miracle. Down the right side. Back out high, not ready with a swim move. Ready with a shot. Whistles wide out of play. Over to the Cruise. 7-5. We're in the third. Scoop to the far side with it now. Again, the floor really sweating here. Shot. Williamson, big save. To the corner, they'll battle. Ball loose on the floor. Drop back. And they'll reset. We've got moisture on the floor. .50 to go here in the third. Cruise have possession. Here we go. Left to the right side. Look for the screen. Finds it. Now on down to Sanchez. Sanchez forced wide by Brown. Sanchez played it behind the net. Ball come back out high. Long range shot. Williams a save. Bang to the corner. As it'll go over to the Cruise. Big hip throw and they battle on the wall. Comes loose. Kodiaks have it. Down by 2. Outlet pass. Looking there for 10 was Bucknell. But it's picked off by the Cruise. Hickey leaves it to the captain. On a Forsythe now. Forsythe shot. Arm save to the near wall. Back come the Kodiaks now. Looking to get something rolling. Here's a chance. And shot score! Jack Bucknell rips it wide. And Bucknell bangs it home. And Belleville cut it to a 1-goal game. Draw face-off coming up at center. Bucknell brings them back. We've got ourselves a game. Might as well call the playoff game. Off the face-off. Morgan, he gets rocked. A big hit. Sanchez drops it back. Sanchez to the far side. Looking for the swim move. Still got it. Now back out of the point man. Hickey to Sanchez. Power move in. Shot. That one out of play. 17:20 to go. White brings it up. He'll drop it off to Bucknell. Bucknell now sweeps wide left side. Drops it back now as they look to cut towards the goal. On it, Milligan. Milligan now being marked there. Milligan still got. Milligan shot right on the save. And over to the Cruise and away they come. Good job on the stick check. Bergsman now. Cross floor pass. There's Submarines a shot right on. Williamson a save. Kodiaks have it now. Nazilski down near side. Ruddy now to the left wing corner. Kodiaks looking to tie it up. Back out to Ruddy. Can't settle the ball down. Down the arena floor go. Race for the ball. And it'll be over and back. Over and back to Collingwood. Sanchez now. Onto the right wing. Everything to the perimeter now. For Collingwood now. Looks for a pick again. A lot of moisture on the floor. Ball bounces near side. A little sloppy play. Battle on the corner. 5 seconds to go. That one up over the glass and out of play. On the bad pass there by Forsyth. 15:46 remaining here. Regulation time. 7-6. Collingwood. Kodiaks looking to try to dissect the Cruise. Player shaking it up here. And is down. And oh, he's up. We've got a possession will go to the Cruise. Player was down. Hope he's all right. I see a lot of that in the World Cup. But it looks like he's all right. Went to the bench. Over the left shoulder. Swim move. Still got it. Shot. Whistles wide of the mark. On and out of Bergsman. Bergsman now forced wide. 5 seconds to go. Ball comes free. And Nazilski will pick it up. We got ourselves a game. Jack Bucknell's had a nice game for Belleville. Drops it back. Here come the Kodiaks now. Miracle. Far side. Coming off the screen. High screen. Bucknell. Bucknell now forced wide. 5 seconds to go. Gotta get a shot away. Bucknell shot right down the save. Ball loose on the floor. Still loose. Bucknell looks to pick it up and done. Bucknell now. Good job by Bucknell. Back out high. 14-10 to go. Good job by Collingwood shutting off the lanes. There's a whistle. Milligan just rocked one of the Cruise players. Hope he's all right. Penalty doors open. Milligan gets the gate. Two-minute minor to Milligan. Cruise on the power play. Whistles play in. Here we go. Huge junction in the game right now. Cruise on the power play. Hickey dumps in the near side at Sanchez. Goes low. Back at it. Work it to Hickey. Hickey off the screen. Hickey shot. Big save. No, you're going to say he didn't touch the goaltender. Over to the Kodiaks. Lifted down the arena floor. On to Connell. Connell now has it. Connell rigging the ball. Circles in behind the net now. Pinned along the wall. Connell now. Dump. Back up is Connell. He's still got it. Connell doing a tremendous job. 5 seconds to go. And good job by Connell on that shift. Killing valuable time. 13:10 to go. 105 in the minor. Cruise now back to Hickey. Hickey now loads, fire shot. Hickey, big hit, big save. And we reset the shot clock. Sanchez to the creaseman left side. Back out to the shooter. Sanchez down to Hickey. Hickey to Sanchez. Swim move there. Shot. Big save there by Williamson. 40 seconds remaining. Outlet pass down the right side. With a baffle. Puts the brakes on. Bounces off a hit. Still got it. Good job by the Kodiaks now. They'll spread it out. 25 seconds on the minor. 10 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Forcing them wide. And they picked up and back comes now the Crew. 10 seconds on the minor. 7-6 Collingwood. Fed far side, penalty over with. Oh, nice pass into chance. Beautiful goal. Racing in was Bergsma. And it's 8-6. Cruise as he found a seam. And that's a big one. They restore their 2-goal lead. Draw ball coming up at center. Off the draw ball, White. As it's loose on the floor. Here's a chance now. Brown shot right on the save. That'll be picked up and back comes down. Collingwood. Odd man rush down the arena floor to the creaseman. Look for the return pass. Good job to get the stick on it. Dump to the far side. Look for the cutter. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Hickey's got it. Feeds it back out high. Lowe's fire shot. Williams to the save. That'll be onto the stick now. Off Crowley. Crowley now. To Ruddy. There's a score! A bomb, Nolan Ruddy. He's got a heavy shot. He can whip that ball with the best of them. And Nolan Ruddy with an absolute rocket. Rips a twine. And Belleville cut it to a 1-goal game. 8-7. 11-10 to go. Here in regulation time. Face off at center. Riley Morgan's been solid, taking the draw balls here for the Cruise. Will White will step in and duel him. Great game. Off the draw ball. They'll battle. Ball loose on the floor. Goes to the Collingwood. Here's a chance. Walks in. Shot. Great pad save. Well, a quick shot there was McCain. Cruise now. Drop it back. Working the far side. Now that cross floor pass. Good job to get the stick on it. By Hamilton. Swim move, here's a chance, hard to the net, and shot! They score! Off the shoulder and in! And it's 9-7. Nice move there by Chase Forsythe. And it's 9-7. They regain that 2-goal lead to the Cruise. Face-off coming up at center. Goaltender's getting the drink here midway through the third period. Face-off coming up at center. So again, they battle. And again, good job by Morgan. Winning about 70% of the draw balls here tonight for Collingwood. Huge. Now the Cruise have it. On to Sanchez. Sanchez look for a screen. Pick and roll. Nope, still got it. Plays it to your side. 6 seconds to go, that shot. And that'll go to Belleville. Turning back, here comes out. On to Nazilski. Nazilski, onto the crease, maybe the chance and shot. They score! Nazilski with an empty pass finds his man. And number 7, Milliken with the goal. And it's now 9-8. 9:49 remaining. Here in for the season for one of these teams. Great game. Like it is a playoff game here tonight. No doubt about it. 9:49 remaining. Draw ball at center. Look at it barrel his way through. Here's a chance in shot right on the save. Got to give that Morgan. I tell you, he is a tough hombre out there. For the Cruise. 9.5 to go. Belleville has possession. Back out high. Going hard to the net. In shot right on the save. And back come the Cruise. On the run, Sedan plays it to your side. Chapman drops it back. Fed to the right wing corner. 15 on the shot clock. Over the left shoulder. Looking for the swim move. Hard to the net, the shot. In the crease over to Belleville. Over to the Kodiaks. .57 to go here in the third. Referee whistles play in. He'll jog it up. A pass knocked down on the run. Big pit throw it. Body's down heavy. Here's a chance. Look for the man out front. In shot. Big save by Williamson. Another body down the big head. Bodies flying all over the place. Great lacrosse here tonight. Sanchez dumps it to the far side. On to Bergsma. Bergsma, nice move. Bergsma in shot. That one blocked. Ball loose on the floor. Well, to be picked up. Kodiaks have control. What a game. Nazilski now walks it up, drops it off. 7:55 to go. You can see why this is Canada's national summer sport. Gotta love lacrosse. Brown now has it. Kane Brown. Sees there's a shot. Blocked. Brown hard to the net. In the crease. Outlet pass. Collingwood have numbers down the ring. Drops it back out high. Loads, fires. Big save, Williamson. Kodiaks now have it. Crunch time now. 7:11 to go. Ruddy's got that heavy shot. Ruddy now has it. Nola ready. Ready, fire shot. Whistles wide. Ball loose in behind the net. And let's see, the whistle's going to go to the Cruise. Here we go. Cruise leading 9-8. Look at Angholm off. Cody Brown on the run. Brown now has it. Brown feeds it back out high. Looks for the screen. Pete. Near side. Over the shoulder. Right on. No problem there. For Williamson. Williamson now. Toss up to the near side. On out of Crowley. Crowley down the wing. Puts the brakes on his Crowley. He'll lob it back. 6.5 to go here in the third period. 15 on the shot clock. Milliken's got it. Being marked there by Edwards. No look pass. Nobody home. Miracle picks it up. Miracle loads. Fire scores! Miracle reps at one! Miracle with a cannon. We're tied at 9. Big number 88 with a rocket. And Belleville tie it with 5:50 to go. Face off coming up at center. The Kodiaks are stormed back. Here we go. 9-9, what a game. Winner goes to the playoffs. Off the steal. McKay fires a shot right on. Turning back with it now. Are the Cruise. They'll slow things down. Forsythe's got it. Drops it back. 5.5 to go. No, nice pass. Fire shot. Williams to the save. Back comes down Belleville. Down the arena floor it goes. Into the corner with it now. Shims it. Has control. Shims to look for the man out front. That was Milliken. Couldn't control. Cruise now have it. Here come the Cruise. Whistle. And we might be getting a penalty coming up here. A penalty coming up to Collingwood. 5 minutes to go here. What a game here tonight. Kodiaks on the power play with a nickel to go. Two-minute minor on the board. Here we go. Throw it around the outside. Milligan shot right on the save. Ball loose, right wing wall. Reset the shot clock. And Kodiaks have it. Milligan looks for the man out front. There's a chance and shot right on. Ball loose on the floor. Goaltender's got it. Stretch pass out. Odd man rush on the run. Here's a chance. Dive in the shot. Big save. That'll go to Belleville. 80 seconds on the penalty. 4:20 to go here in the third. Ruddy walks it up. Drops it off. Now to the right wing corner. 15 on the shot clock. Ruddy. Ruddy now back out high. Now to Milligan. Loads, fires, shot, save, rebound. Ball loose on the floor. Turn him back. Lost the ball. On the stick of Chapman. Chapman now feeds it up now to Sudan. 55 seconds on the penalty. The coach is yelling to hold it. Clock burning down, 6 seconds to go. They'll just elect to play it low to the corner. And the Kodiaks will pick it up with 35 seconds on the minor. Here comes Belleville now. On now to the creaseman, back out high to point. 15 on the shot clock. Out now to Ruddy, Nolan Ruddy. Ruddy's in! Ruddy, fire shot, save! Rebound, another shot over the shoulder wide! 10 seconds on the penalty. Stole away, Connell. Connell now has it. Penalty just about over with. Good job by Collingwood on the kill. Less than 3 minutes to go here. Playoffs on the line, shot right down the seam. Ball loose in behind the net. Here comes now the Cruise. Jogging up the left wing with it. Gray leaves it off. 9-9, 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Here in regulation time. Both teams trying to fight to get to the playoffs. Shot, save Williamson. Ball loose in the near corner. Can't pick it up. Look for the man out front. Good job on the stick check there. Big play there by Shimson. That is White, pardon me. White's got it. White now brings it in. White now peels back. White now has control. Behind, I gotta be careful behind Connell now being tied up. 2 minutes to go. Connell now knocked to the arena floor. Still got it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Connell now goes wide. Connell still got control. Connell now. Connell fires a shot wide. And it'll be over 2 to Collingwood. .144 remaining. Everything to the outside without Belleville. Have to pack it in. Look for the cutter. Knocked down, ball loose on the floor. Kicked off to the near side. Ball high near. Big hit, throw it. Ball loose. That'll be picked up, Connell. Oh, here's 20. There's Connell. Connell is scored! Connell rips it wide. Caleb Connell in transition. And the Kodiaks lead 10-9. Caleb Connell bangs it home. 79 seconds remaining, regulation time. Can the Kodiaks hang on? The expansion team trying to get to the playoffs. The Cruise trying to battle. Ball loose. Picked up neatly there. Kodiaks have it. Working in behind. Look at this kid go. McKay drops it back. Ball loose on the floor. Less than a minute to go. 10 seconds to go. Fire shot. That one goes to Belleville off the goaltender. Kodiaks have control. 45 seconds to go. Miracle now has it. Feeds it to the far side. 40 seconds to go. Look for the cutter. Miracle's in shot. That one deflects wide. Another shot. And it cams all the way far side. Timeout, Collingwood. 27 seconds remaining. Belleville trying to get to the playoffs in their first year in expansion. The Cruise. Trying to tie. .2 seconds remaining. Boy, what a game. Greatest game in the world, the game of box lacrosse. Boy, I tell you. You gotta love this game. Here we go. Goaltender's out. They'll go with the extra attacker. Kodiaks trying to hang on. Graham Bergsman now has it. Clock ticks. Bergsman now walks it up, feeds it onto the right side. Look for the screen. There's a shot. They score! They tie it. They tie it up. A big goal. I believe Hickey gets it. 19 seconds remaining. Face off coming up at center. Draw ball coming up. Here we go. Big draw ball right here. White. Against Morgan. Here we go. Referee will whistle play in. They were on White. Shoveled ahead. 10 seconds to go. Time winding down. Back out high. Look for the man. Hickey shot. Big save. As that's going to do it. That'll do it. We'll go to overtime. They gave it their all, did Collingwood, but Belleville's going to the playoffs. They can go to the playoffs. They didn't need to lose by more than one goal. If they lose this game, they're still going to the playoffs. That's what I've been told before the game. So we'll see what happens, but right now, what I've been told, Belleville is going to the playoffs. Maybe I'm wrong, well, I tell you. Here we go. Ten's your score. What a great game here this evening here in Stirling. Well, here we go. 10-10. Face-off coming up at center. We're in overtime. And I'm not sure if it's first overtime game we've had this year. I'm not sure if it's sudden death. We'll find out in a hurry. And here's Cruise now, first one on the attack. Forsythe now has it. Forsythe. Look for the man just up the other stick of Hickey. Ball bounces high to the air. On to McKay. Outlet pass. Conley. In shot. Right on the save. He gets rocked to the floor. Back comes down Collingwood. Collingwood in shot. Score! They hit the clock. The Collingwood Cruise have won it here this evening by a final score of 11 to 10. And I'm not sure who's going to the playoffs, but I tell you, what a game here tonight. As Collingwood won this one, 11 to 10. Great game here as the boys put on it, Andy.